This is a sort of more obscure objection that it does come up from time to time, but it's not as often as some of the other ones. Part of Christian faith is the belief in free will, the free choice to choose God or reject him. We all believe we've got the choice to do good things and bad things, to do whatever. But some people think that God's omnipotence is in contradiction to that you can't have an omnipotent being and also have free will. The way they explain it is because God knows the future, God knows what you're going to do in any given circumstance, and so because he knows what you're going to do, that means that's what you're only ever going to do. And yeah, that's true, but that doesn't mean you didn't have free will. There's different ways you can look at it. Say you've set up a hidden camera in a room with a buffet, 5 people come in, and you let their tape record what they're doing. You could even be in there with them, so you don't say anything while you're in there, and you just see some people go up to the buffet and fill their plate, some people go and nibble a bit, some people will sit down. Everyone will just get on with what they're doing, and then you're sitting in there watching it all happen. As you're watching it, you don't know what's going on. You're seeing what they all do, and then afterwards you've got videotape and you've got your memory of what happens. You can sit down, watch the videotape, and you're like, oh, I know that Susan's going to go for the chicken at this point. Yeah, she's got 2 drumsticks, just like I knew she was going to do. But that doesn't mean you've now got control over what's going to... That doesn't mean she didn't have free will. That means you was there the first time. The first time she freely chose to do it. She chose the chicken. You didn't know she was going to do it. And then later on, you had the knowledge she was going to do it, and she did it. But that didn't mean anything about the free will in the first place. It's just non-connected. With God, he's a timeless being. He's outside time. We operate on a sort of single timeline, A to B, and he's outside it, so he can see all the points at the same time. We could be here, but he knows what we're going to do over here, and that doesn't change everything we're doing here. We're choosing the chicken, we're choosing the beef, we're choosing not to eat anything, and he's seen it all already. He knows, but it doesn't mean there's just no connection at all. So I just don't really see that there's any objection there at all.